Spriken life. Placeholder intro. Hey everybody, and welcome to Spriken Studios. I am your host, Mr.Spriken. Here we are for another nostalgic blast from the past. But this time, bits of the Graze Custom Ryusei-go. Graze Custom 2, actually. I painted up this bad boy. Who says this stuff? I painted this up at the Heroes Workshop back in 2019 with my pal Stealth filming, and I used some chipping fluid, which I'm pretty sure I showed in this video. It was really neat. Gives you a cool effect of like it being dinged up metal or what have you, something like that. Chipping, yada yada, I'm pretty sure you guys know what it is. We're gonna see how I did it in this episode. Let's look. Let's just go, baby. Go ahead, do it.
Oh, fuck.
Do it! Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Heroes Workshop. I'm Mr.Spriken, and this week I'm going to be doing something very different from the Gundam Unicorn, and that is we're going to be doing a Graze from the Iron Blood Orphans series, which I haven't seen, but the kits look amazing. The Ryusei-go Graze Custom 2 high-grade kit from Bandai, stemming from the Iron Blooded Orphans series, is actually my favorite Graze, and maybe even my favorite kit from the entire series. Something about its large, bulky shoulders and its long fin on the back of its square, rectangle-shaped head. I don't know, it just has so much character. I'm really enjoying the Graze mobile suits in general, and I've painted up one already for this, what's going to be a 4 or 5 unit squad of them. And I plan on giving them like a reptilian kind of scrappy look, something that you would find kind of carrying out some kind of guerrilla warfare in rainforests or some other tropical environment.
You got the turn your head and cough gloves?
Yep. No.
What are you up to, man? What you got there? Oh, so you got the pieces all primed for the Graze?
Yep. So I just primed up all the parts with the same Citadel lead color. Yeah, so it's just a thin coat. You could probably still see a little bit of pink.
Yeah, so it's just like a dusting. Well, not a dust, a little bit more than a dusting.
A little bit more than a dusting.
It's like a one thin layer, basically, right?
I just want something for the paint to grab a hold of.
Oh, okay, so that's basically just, it's not really for the color, it's more for a primer in itself.
But the color does work because the chipping fluid, the chipping effect that I'm going to do with the chipping fluid, this metallic
is it going to show through?
Show through.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so the color I'm going to be using is, what is it, Interior Green by AK Interactive.
Okay, perfect. What's the chipping fluid you're going to use?
It's their brand as well, heavy chipping fluid.
Okay, so from AK as well.
Yeah. So you spray on like 1 to 3 thin coats.
Okay.
And then once that's completely dry, then you go right over with your main color, whatever
base color. Okay.
Yeah. And then
after you show the effect of...
Then after you can see how it comes off with a little bit of water.
Okay. So how many coats are you going to do?
3.
So you're going to do 3 coats on this spoon? Are you going to wait for it to dry in between, or you're just going to...
Yeah, you wait for it to...
How long do you wait?
It's just like a couple minutes.
Okay.
You can see it's wet. Kind of has like a speckled look thing. And I'll just do the rest of these parts, and then like it'll probably be dry when I cycle back.
Okay. All right. So now that you got the, so you put all the chipping fluid on there. So now you're just painting the base coat.
Yeah. So all the chipping fluid has been on these parts as well as the spoon.
Okay.
So now I have a color that I wanted to do for just those particular parts.
So this is the base coat going over the chipping fluid, which is on top of the gunmetal primer.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I see now.
So I sprayed on the chipping fluid, which we went over, and I sprayed on the base coat for all these parts, and also for spooning. And so I'm going to now show the effect that the chipping fluid has on this.
Okay, so now you're gonna show the actual like what kind of things are you gonna do? Scratching or?
Yeah, some scratching. So I just got like an old stubby brush that I kind of cut down a little bit shorter, so it's more like
Okay, so more rigid.
More rigid and like random.
Okay. Like, so what is this water doing exactly?
So basically the water, it's like Okay, so we're already getting some. It's just basically taking. It's going to be taking away the top coat of the paint here.
Okay.
That much. So, much.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you just do it to the degree that you want. So this chipping fluid is like heavy, so you can get really big chipping. Like watch, like I can like take off.
Oh, so you can take off quite a bit of paint at a time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I love that technique.
Like you can get some really.
So it's showing the primer, silver primer on the bottom.
Yeah. And you can switch to toothpick, and you can get more controlled kind of.
Kind of like slashes, kind of.
Yeah. Or you can kind of, if you apply like more pressure, you can kind of take off.
Oh wow.
In bigger clumps, right?
Oh, I see in strips. Okay.
I'll do some on the shoulder here.
Okay, so this will be more of a controlled kind of chaos.
More,
right?
and I want it to be like more on like the corners and edges of things.
Okay.
So just like really.
So there was water on the brush like before, right?
Yeah, but the brush is kind of almost dry now.
Okay, so it's almost like a dry brushing.
Yeah, it's like it's damp.
Yeah.
There's a dampness because there needs to be to activate the.
Right, it has to be a little bit wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can see it's taking off.
Ah, that's so cool.
But it's doing it in a way that's natural, right?
Wow, yeah, it does look. This looks way better than actually dry brushing silver on the edge because it's underneath, right?
Yeah.
So it really is coming off.
Yeah, it's coming off.
So it's like a true like weathering effect.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like as natural weathering.
Yeah, it's like real paint coming off with the metal base.
Yeah.
This is insane. I love it. That's pretty good. So it's just the rest of the pieces being painted?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the base colors are done.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'll just throw some color on some of the weapons. And then I'll chip it all.
What's the matter, man? What's the matter?
I don't know.
Cheer up, man.
Buy me something.
Like what?
Like a cake or something.
Okay.
Give me something while I'm waiting.
Like what?
Another cake.
Okay.
Man, I'm busy doing my work here.
No.
Stop interrupting me.
Nah, no.
You just got tutorials to do?
No.
That's when I'm gonna get in everybody's head.
Spriken. Get out. Okay, so we're doing this section here. Which piece is this from the kid?
So this is the thigh piece, and like the whole kit's painted and finished and chipped.
Mm-hmm.
But now I want to add a detail stripe on the thigh.
Mm-hmm.
I want the chipping to be on the stripe as well.
Okay. So it's like a broken, like it's like peeling off itself as well, the white stripe.
So I'm just going to do the process over again with just like I just did a layer of the chipping fluid over this.
Yeah.
And now it's dry, and I'm just going to put on the white.
Okay, cool. What do you want from me?
Money.
But what else?
Oh, please.
Power?
Please, yeah. So here's the
Oh, that looks really nice.
the stripe that was masked off. And now if you can see all the chipping fluid and everything else, right?
Okay.
It's like now there's like a solid thing. So I want this to look like it's been chipped away at the same pace as the rest.
Okay. So you're just gonna do the same technique.
Yeah. Just add in some water. And we just moisten it all up. And then where I've had chipping before.
Kind of blend it in, I guess.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
just keep going until it starts coming off.
oh, it looks really cool.
So that's it for the Ryusei-go Graze Custom 2, seen here with the Giulietta's mobile resin lathes that I painted before. I really enjoy them. I look forward to painting more of their unit, and I hope you guys give a try to the chipping fluid to get these cool, beat-up, weathered looks.
Well, wasn't that fun? I always like taking a trip down memory lane and then forgetting all about it. Wow, that sure was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. It was amazing seeing me paint the Graze Custom 2 Ryusei-go. I really enjoyed it. And if this is your first video watching of this nostalgia trip, then you have 7 more to look forward to. But if it is the 8th, then it's all over, and I don't know, maybe it's all downhill from here, because it's just going to be new content. But it's going to still be me, Mr.Spriken, making them. So that's the common denominator that holds it all together. Maybe it's not a bad thing. You can judge. Please don't judge. Anyways, goodbye and see you next time. Stay cozy, keep building. Spriken Life. Placeholder outro. Yeah. Like and subscribe.